अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। प्लीज एक्सक्यूज मी, मैं माफी चाहती हूँ कि थोड़ा मुझसे यहाँ इट वाज लाइक नेटवर्क वाज प्लेइंग अराउंड, तो आई टुक सम टाइम। या So, good evening, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank Sister Madiha for hosting and for her kind introduction. I'm truly delighted to be here with you all today. So, before we begin, let's start a quick icebreaker to warm up our minds because it's already like in India, time approaching to go off to bed. Yeah, so let's just have a quick icebreaker. So because in this today's digital world, what we see and hear isn't always what it seems. Yeah, so in a world where AI shapes what we see, truth and lies both they blend digitally. So are we able to spot what is fake and what's real? So let's test this, like all of our instincts by taking a wheel. So, all right, quickly, there's a poll here. I just wanted to know, have you ever come across any suspicious message or a fake profile as such? Even if you have come across, will you be able to identify whether it is fake or real? Yeah, that's a main concern in the current generation. So here, let's see what is AI first of all. Yeah, basically this AI stands for artificial intelligence. Okay, so this AI is everywhere today, yeah, from our phones, what we use on a daily basis, to the systems that we use for our running the businesses. So while AI makes our life easier, it also opens the door for the criminals or the fraudsters to misuse it. So it's very necessary for all of us to be diligent and to be aware of what's happening. Like, how is this harming or how is it useful to us? Yeah, so that's when this webinar is for you guys today. So I'd like to thank you all for joining this and spending some time for this. So this session will help you understand how AI can be dangerous and what kind of frauds are happening and how we can protect ourselves. So the whole session, I'm going to use a simple language and I'll be taking some real life examples to so that everyone can follow along. So basically, AI stands for artificial intelligence. Okay, as you all know. So what is AI? It's an artificial intelligence which basically a technology that can think and learn like humans. Okay, for example, like whenever we are using the Netflix, it suggests us movies, yeah, or the podcast based on what you watched, or when the Google predicts your next word whenever you're typing. So that's AI. So AI learns from the data and makes the decisions. So it can write the essays, create images. Also, it can talk like humans. You have seen the robots and all, yeah. So there again, use it's because of the AI. Like AI has been used there. So, but this same power can be misused as well by the fraudsters. So let us quickly understand how is this AI born and who coined this term. So this was in the year between 1940 and 50s when this foundation was laid. So there was an American computer scientist who coined this term called artificial intelligence in the year 1956. Hence, he is often called as father of our AI. So, so basically, we are. Uh, Yeah, he is often called as the father of our AI. But there are a few things which we usually come across. Like whenever this Netflix is recommending us, and also this recommendation or the prediction which is done by the AI is actually called as Google autocomplete. Like, how is this Google autocomplete? What key components are based on this? So let's see that. So basically, it is on query popularity. Real-time trends are there. Query popularities are there. So this query popularity, in this, what happens is like, Google will always look at the billions of the past searches, and it will suggest us like, um, whenever we type some queries which are very common. So that's when this query popularity key component come into picture. There's another one thing called as real time trend. So here what happens if something is trending. So let's say, for example, there is some World Cup tournament is going on. You just have to type that news like World Cup. It will start giving you the suggestion. Yeah. So that comes under real-time trends. Another thing is key component is a personalization. So this personalization is based on the search history which has been done by billions of people across the globe. So also it uses our location and also the language settings which we have given already. So for example, if I go type in Google like chicken, it will only suggest chicken curry recipe, like that. So that is something called personalization, which this Google autocomplete uses. So then we have a contextual matching. So here what happens like, it will match our context. For example, if I am going to type like best places to, as soon I type best places to, it will by itself give us, yeah, visit best places to visit in winter. We need not to type the entire thing. It will quickly do that for us. Yeah, so there's another thing called as a machine learning model. Yeah, so this machine learning model is used by our Google users. There is a language called NLP, that is natural language processing, and also there's a predictive algorithm that ranks all these suggestions. So this basically learns the patterns from user click. The moment the user clicks it, it will use the predictive algorithm. We will also go into like how is this data being predicted, what exactly is happening, and all uh, in future slides. So then another thing is, this is the last one. The filtering is very important. This is one thing which is always, I wish everybody can have this. Google will always remove our inappropriate and harmful suggestions, which is used, I mean, while using the strict policies and the automated filters. So this is really very good thing. And so this is all about the Google autocomplete. Okay, like how Google autocomplete works on, what are the key components that will be used when this Google autocomplete is happening. Okay, so I just try to make it simple, like it is not that technical as well. I just try to make it as simple as possible. I hope you guys are able to catch my words or catch my idea what I'm trying to say. All right, so moving ahead, like let's see how this AI is being misused. So when we say misuse, there are various fake things happening. So let's see them one by one. So as I say, fake things, you see the first thing comes into picture is the phishing emails. So let's see the common phishing emails in the next slide. How is this basically looks like whenever we receive such emails? So I'll show you the examples as well. So let's understand first how and what are the scenarios or the cases where this AI been misused. So basically, first one is phishing the emails. Like what does this AI can do? AI can write the emails that will look real, like from your bank or from school, or maybe they are asking for your password or account details. Basic example, an email is stating that your account will be blocked, click here to verify, like that. Then another one is fake voices or videos. Like this technical term, we use it as deep fakes. So here AI will can copy someone's voice or face. Imagine wherein you're getting a call that sounds like your boss asking for money, but actually it's a fake. Now we'll come to that, how we are going to can come to a conclusion how it is like fake and what can be done, what are the precautionary measures that we can take to prevent such fraud thing happening to ourselves. So then the third one can be financial frauds, like even the AI can create fake identities and apply for loans on behalf of the students or any people who are actually not into that using the technology as such. Also they can have credit cards applying on behalf of them, I mean, using their fake identities and all. Another one is like social media scams. There is a big, I mean, this social media scam has become a big problem nowadays, especially for our teenagers. If we have parents here who's having teenagers at home, I'd like to request them to please use all the precautionary measures. Like if you're giving them I mean, giving the phone or the for any gadget for them to use it to watch videos or to learn anything sort of like that, you please take precautionary measures. Yeah, only then like they'll be able to use it in an appropriate way. Otherwise, if we just leave the phone to them, it's gonna be like we never know what's going to be the consequences. So it's better take precautions prior. So what I was coming to tell is with respect to this social media scams, fake profiles can be created by this AI, and also they can send the messages to trick the people for collecting the personal information as such. So, like kids, they don't understand, yeah. So it's better we create the awareness among the kids and make them realize or understand what are the pros and cons of it. So, so these are the tricks which are becoming more popular these days by the fraudsters, or we can say criminals who are using the technology. I mean, I would say rather misusing the technology. So that is one thing. And then if we have to talk about the real life examples, like what has happened in past or even nowadays it's happening. So I'd like to give a quick real life examples here. In the 2020, criminals they used this AI voice cloning to trick a company, and the company ended up transferring around $243 billion by pretending that CEO is calling and he's asking for the money. You see, such a big blunder. Another example where these deep fake videos, they will be using it to spread the false news and ruin the reputations. VIP, VVIPs, like our politicians and celebrities, they are all being victims of this fake videos that really looked very realistic. And another best example of this AI generated phishing emails that has stolen millions from people like worldwide. If you see the census, you will understand. You just have to go Google, you will see the data over there. So these emails, they look very real, and even however the person is smart, they will fall for this. So such realistic email will be created by the AI. So it's very important for all of us to be very aware and vigilant to take the necessary precautions. So there are, I hope I'm not what boring you guys, yeah? You can type yes or no in the chat box if you feel bored. All right. So, as I said, I do have collected some live examples, like how it looks like the phishing emails, as I said. Yeah. So you can see how it looks like. So first example, I can give you some time. You can read by yourself. Instead, me reading what is there on the screen, you can just go through them. Like the example one is from showing someone sending the mail from the bank stating verify your account immediately. and the body will look like this, something like this. Dear customer, your account has been flagged for suspicious activity. Please verify your details to avoid suspension. Also, a link will be given over there. Thank you, XYZ, Bank Security Team. You see another example? That's the example two, sorry. The second example where it talks about your password expiry. Your password will expire in 24 hours. Hello, your account password is set to expire soon. Click the link below to reset. Sorry. So all such emails will be there. This is just for your for you to see and be aware like how it looks like the phishing emails, how it looks like, and how we can protect. So the third example, this is for the student community where easily they will fall for this, like saying getting a fake scholarship offer saying congratulations, you have been selected for a scholarship, dear student, you have been awarded of scholarship, blah, 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 so and so amount to claim your funds. Please provide your bank details by clicking the below link. So none of the bank will ask for your password, your link, your bank details as such. Yeah. I'll show you how we will have another live example where you see how does a realistic email looks like compared to the phishing email. Okay. Then delivery notification. Sometimes when we order things, this is what the phishing email will look like. Your package could not be delivered. Dear customer, we attempted deliver your package, but couldn't. Please confirm your address and pay the redelivery fee using the link below. You see, the fifth one, fake job offer to immediate job opportunity. Apply now. They are creating so much curiosity among ourselves. Yeah, like you are very urgent, eager. Do it now. If you miss it, you will lose something. Yeah. So all such phishing emails will be there, wherein we should be very cautious about it. So that was just to show you how it looks like. Okay, like how does the phishing email look like. Now I'll tell you how you will, you have to consider what are the points that you can consider so that you understand what is phishing and what is realistic. Okay, I'll come back to that as well. Now, let's do a discussion activity maybe now so that if you guys are getting bored or if few people are sleeping, they should get awaken up now. Yeah. So there is an activity here wherein have put in some scenarios or the situations wherein uh, imagine you receive a video call from your CEO asking for an urgent fund transfer. Okay, so in this case, how would you verify if this is real, being acting, or what are the necessary steps that you will be taking to prevent falling for this? I'd like you guys to write in the chat box how will you verify if this is real or no? Now, I request our host, Sister Madiha, also to please see if any chats available over there. Let's talk about this. So can you please quickly write or type in the chat box, like how will you verify if this is being real or what necessary steps would you take to prevent falling for this? Like you receive a video call from your CEO asking for an urgent fund transfer. Okay. I hope you guys are writing it in the chat box. Sister Madiha, can you please help me out reading the chats if you have received
जी जी
any?
जी 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 बिल्कुल ओके
Yeah.
तो फर्स्ट आंसर अपने को रिसीव हुआ है क्रॉस वेरीफाई विद सीईओ बिफोर प्रोसीडिंग बोल के
Oh, very good.
ब्रदर अब्दुल से आया है और एक
Okay.
और रिप्लाई आया है ब्रदर अहमद से
Mm-hmm.
आई टॉक हिम इन पर्सन और एल्स आई वोंट सेंड
Very good. Very good. Is there
एक
any
और
other
रिप्लाई
chat
भी
or
है
that's it?
जी 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 है
Okay.
ब्रदर राजा मोहम्मद से सेंड क्लैरिफिकेशन टू सीएफओ
Very good. Yeah.
जी
That's
या
it. Yeah.
दैट्स इट Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
okay. So thank you for your active participation in this. Exactly right. You see, the first thing what you will see is you will see whether or you will verify through the official channels. Like, for example, you will directly call the CEO or confirm via company approved communication emails will be there. Yeah. So you will confirm through that. Or you will also read the also check for the red flags. You see how unusual urgency you can observe that, yeah. uh, and also like new account details, and he is asking for the something which is very strange. Also, every company, whenever we join, we work, we sign a job or offer letter, they will always be having a policy: never act on financial requests without proper authorization. Yeah, sometimes we read, we don't read, we just sign and give it. So but we have to follow such company policies. So another thing, we can even inform to the security or the IT team immediately and can cross verify, and then only we take the necessary steps, the second step. So let's imagine the second scenario here, wherein it's about the fake social media giveaway. So there is a big influencer. I'm very influenced by him or her, and this fellow, he is telling like he will offer a smartphone if we click the following link. So in such scenario, what would be your call? Like, what signs will make you think it can be suspicious, or how would you confirm if the giveaway is legitimate? I'd like to know your comments as well on this. Please type in the chat box. I hope you guys are done typing it. Sister, is there any messages over there in the chat box?
जी जी, मैं चेक कर रहा हूँ।
Okay.
ओके, तो एक रिप्लाई है ब्रदर अब्दुल से, टू गुड टू बी ट्रू, नथिंग इज फ्री इन द वर्ल्ड, वोंट टेक इट।
Hmm. Yeah, being realistic. Hmm.
ओके, एक और रिप्लाई है, व्हाई ही गिव्स फ्री, नेवर गो बिहाइंड फ्री।
Okay.
ओके, एक रिप्लाई मेरे साइड से मैं ऐड करी हूँ, गिव अवे आल्सो फॉलोज अ फ्यू स्टेप्स, सो मे बी डायरेक्ट लिंक इज सस्पिशियस।
Yeah, very nice, very nice. So very valid as well. You see, we always in such scenarios, I would suggest we first have to go check the profile authenticity. Now, how do we verify that? We see their official website links and their past posts if they have posted already, and we can make out how genuine they are. Yeah. And also we can match their official domain through their website link. And also this legit giveaways will never ask for any sensitive details like our account details, payment information, be it be a password. No, nobody does it if it is legit. So search for the official announcement. You can also go and search for their official thing. And another scenario is where you have AI generated voice call. You see here, imagine you're getting a call from your family member, okay, who's sounding like a family member and asking for urgent money. In that case, how are you going to verify your caller identity? And before sending money, what would be your precautions in this as well? So this is something similar to the scenario one, but only difference is there it was our CEO. Here it's a family member. Yeah, we are very close to them, right? So in such scenario, what would be your call? What are you gonna do? Like, how will you uh, mm, avoid yourself falling into the pit? Can you please write in the chat box?
Okay, we have got answers.
Yeah.
Verifying, Brother Abdul says verifying through alternate channel and checking if it's a genuine requirement.
Okay.
ओके, एक और रिप्लाई है राजा मोहम्मद, ब्रदर राजा मोहम्मद, रिकन्फर्म विथ राइट पर्सन। ब्रदर
Hmm.
अहमद बता रहे कि इन पर्सन होगा तो पैसा मिलेगा।
No, it's not in person, bro. It's a call. Okay. Already आपको एक call receive हुआ है, which is generated by AI. Okay. And also it is mimicking your family member's voice. Okay. ठीक है. Anyways, please continue, sister.
ओके, यहाँ पे मैं एक क्वेश्चन ऐड करना चाहता हूँ अपनी साइड से कि
जी।
जब कॉल आएगा तो क्या मतलब हम थोड़ा अंदाज भी उसमें नहीं पहचान सकते क्या, लाइक कुछ भी
नहीं,
डिफरेंट?
नहीं, आप नहीं पहचान सकते। इट विल बी लाइक डिट्टो, ऐसे कंप्लीटली मिमिक ही करेंगे उनका वॉइस। तो इस सच केसेस में हम क्या कर सकते हैं, बेसिकली हम अपने अपने तरफ से उनका नंबर जिनके पास भी है, या अपने फैमिली, एक्सटेंडेड फैमिली है तो ऑफ कोर्स थ्रू फैमिली, आई मीन जो हमारे करीबी रिश्तेदार हैं उनके थ्रू वी विल गो, या इफ नॉट उनको डायरेक्टली हम कॉल करेंगे और पूछेंगे। एंड वॉट एवर द कॉल्स वी गेट ऑन आर from a known number, it's better to answer only to them. Okay, so we should never trust any blind call like that. And also we should, what I would suggest is, whenever a scammer or a fraudster or a criminal, whatever scenarios you take, okay, they will always be having an urgency. एंड इफ देर इज एनी फैमिली मेंबर और एनी सीईओ जो भी हमारे जान पहचान के हैं, नोबडी विल डज इट, या इतना अर्जेंसी दे वोंट क्रिएट दैट टू बिहाइंड द स्क्रीन। इफ दे आर ऑन फेस, आई मीन ऐसे हैं तो वी कैन, बट बिहाइंड द स्क्रीन हो रहा है तो वी आर अनेबल टू मेक इट आउट, या सो वो भी एक हमको ये रहेगा क्ल्यू कि दैट इट्स समथिंग इज फिशिंग, दिस इट्स नॉट रियल करके। देन ऑल्सो
तो थ्री
इफ,
रिप्लाईज मेरे हाथ से छूट गए थे, कैन आई मेंशन?
या प्लीज।
सिस्टर मिराबी मुतहर बता रहे यूनिक फैमिली पासवर्ड रख सकते। ब्रदर शेख अब्दुल जब्बार, कीप सम सीक्रेट कोड विद इन फैमिली मेंबर्स। और
Hmm.
ब्रदर अब्दुल, वी शुड आल्सो अवॉइड द अर्जेंसी एलिमेंट।
Okay, yeah, actually. Also, if we are doing any banking as such, like कभी भी हमको official banking channels ही यूज करना है। other than that, no, ऐसे कुछ भी स्कैनर के थ्रू कर लिया, never ever do that. And also ऐसे कुछ हो रहा है तो we should even go the next level, informing or reporting to the authorities. Okay, कुछ कंप्लेन, साइबर सिक्योरिटी वालों को कंप्लेन किया कि ऐसे वी आर फेसिंग इट, सो देन दैट विल help. So thank you for being very actively participating, which means you guys are not sleeping and you are very actively listening. Yeah, thank you for that. So एक और rapid fire let's have quickly. इसमें you have to read the sentences. आप इसको पढ़ेंगे और you will say whether it is myth or fact. Okay, it's a rapid fire. Quickly you will read and just write. Number one is a myth. Number two is a fact. Like that. Okay, let's see. So you want me to read it? I'll read one by one. You can type it parallelly over there and we'll see how many correct answers we are getting. So the number one is deepfakes can only be detected by experts. Is it a myth or a fact? So आप वहाँ quickly type करेंगे chat box में number one, myth or fact, जो भी आपको सही लगे. Okay, nobody is going to judge you here, so feel free to type. The second one is phishing emails are always full of spelling mistakes. Is it a myth or a fact? The third one, if a social media account has thousands of followers, it must be real. हो सकता है, it is real. So please type there. Number three, do you think it's a myth or a fact? The fourth one, urgent requests in emails or calls are a common scam tactic. Is it a fact or a myth? Please type in there. And the last one, hovering over a link can help detect phishing attempts. You think it's a fact or a myth? I hope we are getting some responses. Yeah, Sister Madiha?
जी जी, सब ने काफी सारे रेस्पॉन्सेस आए हुए हैं, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हर कोई
वेरी
रेस्पॉन्ड कर रहा
गुड,
है इसमें।
वेरी गुड। सो नंबर वन, आप ऐसे ही समरी कर दीजिएगा, कितना मतलब फैक्ट आया है या मिथ आया है, जस्ट टेल मी दैट। नंबर वन।
नंबर वन, सबने मिथ मेंशन किया है
मिथ
यहाँ पे।
बोला है? अच्छा, नो, लिसन पार्टिसिपेंट्स, deep fakes can only be created by tech experts. No, it's a, like, what was the answer? Fact, is it, or myth?
ब्रदर शेख अब्दुल जब्बार ने फैक्ट मेंशन किया है, बाकी सबने मिथ मेंशन किया है।
Oh, so brother is right. It's a fact actually. So anyone can create these deep fakes using, there are various varieties of online tools freely available. You need not to even spend a single penny from your pocket. Okay, freely they can do. So deep fakes can only be created by the tech experts. It is a fact actually. Then, phishing emails are always full of spelling mistakes. So, इसके लिए क्या आया है?
के लिए
Myth,
50-50 नजर आ रहा मुझे।
50-50. Okay. So actually it's a myth. Okay. So these modern phishing emails will always look professional, but there will be some or the other errors. Okay. I'll show you how it will look like. जो real वाले रहते हैं और phishing वाले हम कैसे identify कर सकते हैं. There's another example in the future slide. You will see that. So actually it's a myth. So if a social media account has thousands of followers, it must be real. So it
इसका
is
तो मिथ
actually
है, सब लोग ने मिथ मेंशन किया।
myth
एक
किया है
फैक्ट
ना?
है यहाँ पे,
Very
एक
good.
ने फैक्ट
Yeah,
मेंशन
it
किया
is
है।
myth. So scammers will always buy fake followers and they make their account look very authentic. So it's a
ट्रू।
myth. Urgent requests in emails or calls are a common scam tactic. इसका क्या कह रहे
इसको
हैं?
सबने फैक्ट मेंशन किया ऑलमोस्ट।
Yeah, it's a fact. So urgency, it is to create a pressure. Yeah. So victimize करने के लिए they do that. It is a fact actually. Then hovering over a link can help detect the phishing attempts. इसके लिए क्या आया है?
फिफ्थ के सिर्फ दो रेस्पॉन्सेस हैं, एक फैक्ट और एक मिथ।
Acha. Okay, it is a fact. Okay, always we need to check the actual URL before clicking. Okay, जो URL जो भी शुरू होता है HTTPS semicolon दो slash like that it will start. Yeah, so we should always check that is it clearly there, and before we reveal the true destination, you have to keep checking that. So again, once again, I'd like to thank all of the participants who actively participated and give their answers or opinions. So yeah, so now let us understand how do we detect these deep fakes. Jesse I had mentioned, there are deep fakes, voice calls, videos, and how do we detect them? That's a main thing here. Yeah. So अब इतना सब बात करने के बाद we should actually understand how we can detect them. So the first thing is what we can do. You can see if it is a visual thing, like you have a video, you can see the inconsistencies over there. Even if it is be it be a picture or video, you have to see like there will be an unnatural blinking. Also फेशियल मूवमेंट्स जो हो रहे हैं दैट वी कैन सी, एंड ऑड लाइटिंग सिस्टम जो नेचुरल रहता है, और जो shadows that they have added to match the environment, and also blurry edges around the face or the hair. So all this we can observe. So these are all thing will help us detect whether it is a real one or from AI. Another one, this audio clue ka, this I mean जो भी tone we listen will be a robotic one, or we can say it's an unnatural tone. So if you see the video, you can easily make out that lip sync mismatch will always be there in the AI generated videos when the spoken words we hear. Okay, so we can observe that and make out. And then another one is, sorry, AI detection tools are there, okay, like Deepface Scanner, Microsoft Video Authenticator, we have Reality Defender, also can analyze the videos for any sort of manipulations as such. And then we have metadata analysis. In this, what we can do, we can check the files which we get for editing the traces. Also, we can reverse the image in this to verify the authenticity. Okay, so ये कर सकते हैं. And finally, what preventive measures we can do for anybody or I myself from falling into the pit. Yeah. So the first thing what we can do is we can protect our digital identity. Like how do we do that? We limit our photos sharing or video sharing on public platform. I'm sorry, social media platforms publicly. So we should avoid that. Even if somebody is willing to do so, you make sure you have your own groups to whom you are sharing it, to whom only you are sharing it, like we do, yeah, on WhatsApp, on Insta, and all. So that you can opt, and you can have a strong privacy settings on all of your social media platforms. And then we can have we can I mean settings में जाके we can enable this multi-factor authentication. ये एक रहता है, we need to enable them. Okay, if we enable it, it will prevent our क्या है attacks by the scammers. So another one, what we can do, the main and very most important thing is we should educate or get aware of the reality. So we should educate ourselves, and also if we are working in a team, better you educate the team as well. All right. Like why I have mentioned as a team here is like even in schools and all, they use this. For example, teachers are using this AI to evaluate the papers or the exam papers या जो भी खेलो आप. तो उसको जब they are evaluating it, however the AI being क्या कहते हैं ट्रेन किया गया है AI को, based on that it will evaluate. इसमें अभी suppose if the training is given to the AI in a bias system, it will, I mean, it will predict the results in a bias system. ऐसा एक scenario has happened already in one of the European countries. I'm unable to recall the name of the country, but that incident has happened there. But then later on, they realized that there was a bias system, and this is not going to be acceptable. Then again, वो evaluation okay, the students got their proper results. So we should. It is always good to be aware and also educate your own team as well. Then also, we need to verify before we trust. So always whenever we get a call or a video or any link, it is always better for us to verify before we trust. So in continuation with that, all this has been already been covered. It's just a wrap up here. So what we can do, we can check the senders before we respond to them. And whenever we think that this is going to be an unknown link, it's better don't click it unless you're very sure of it. And for using the gadgets, it's always better to have passwords and enable two-step verification, and regularly keep updating our apps and devices. And also, if there's any suspicious activity, please report to the authorities. And there is another quick activity here. If you guys have ever come across with any kind of such online scams, feel free to just write in the chat box. It will be very easy. It will be helpful for everybody who is attending this webinar. Could you please do that? Can just share. एक एक दो लाइन में भी हो सके तो please share if you have come across any such online scams, you yourself or maybe your family member. तो please share that.
जी, जब तक ऑडियंस है ना अपने आंसर सेंड करती है, हम लोग एक 2 मिनट्स का ब्रेक लेंगे यहाँ पे
जी,
पोल के लिए.
या
तो
ओके.
ऑडियंस से रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप सबके सामने आपके स्क्रीन पे एक पोल आया है, फीडबैक फॉर्म है वो, तो आप लोग जो है इसको अटेम्प्ट करिए. ये हमारे प्रोग्राम्स को और बेहतर बनाने में हमारी हेल्प करता है. अटेम्प्ट करने के बाद आप अपने क्वेश्चंस है ना चैट बॉक्स में डाल सकते हैं. या अपना एक्सपीरियंस जो स्पीकर ने कहा है आप डालिए, इंशाल्लाह फिर वो डिस्कस होंगे। आप लोग अपने क्वेश्चंस भी मेंशन कर सकते हैं, स्पीकर इंशाल्लाह उसको आंसर करेंगे। सिस्टर आफिया, आप कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं, अभी तो कोई रिस्पॉन्स नहीं आया।
जी बिल्कुल। ओके। जो मैंने क्वेश्चन पूछा था उसके लिए कुछ रिस्पॉन्स नहीं आया है, यू मीन टू से, या?
जी जी, कोई रिस्पॉन्स अभी तो नहीं है, शायद टाइप कर रहे।
इट्स ओके, या इट्स ओके, लेट देम टेक देयर टाइम एंड टाइप इट, इट्स ओके।
जी, इंशाल्लाह एक 15 मिनट्स में प्रोग्राम एंड करना रहेगा, तो आप
जी बिल्कुल, मैं भी जल्दी से रैप अप करूंगी अभी। तो एक और क्विज है, एज आई सेड यू अर्लियर कि आई बी शोइंग यू द फिशिंग ईमेल एंड द रियलिस्टिक वन। सो आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑल ऑफ द पार्टिसिपेंट टू प्लीज लुक इनटू द स्क्रीन। अगर आपने अब तक स्क्रीन नहीं भी देखा है तो प्लीज अभी आप आ जाइएगा ऑनलाइन, प्लीज हैव अ लुक इनटू इट एंड कैन सी हाउ डज द फिशिंग ईमेल लुक्स लाइक एंड हाउ द रियलिस्टिक ईमेल विल लुक लाइक। ओके, प्लीज हैव अ लुक एट इट। ये बस आप ही के लिए है। एंड आप मुझे बता भी सकते हैं कि विच ईमेल लुक्स लाइक एन फिशिंग ईमेल, इधर इट इज वन और टू, ईमेल वन और टू। So this email one, you can see your account has been
यहाँ पे
locked.
रिप्लाईज भी आए हैं, ईमेल 1 को ही कोट किया
Okay,
है।
so email one, you think it's a phishing email? Yeah. I think
जी जी,
yes.
वैसे
So they are pointing towards the phishing email. Yes, very correct. You see, कैसे urgency they have created over there, and none of the bank will actually say this. Yeah, your account has been locked. Immediate action required. No. If we are receiving any logical or genuine mail from our bank, it will be like this. Yeah, dear customer. I mean, they will mention our name because they know from our records. Afiya Abdul Sattar, your monthly statement for this month is now available. Log into your account securely. You see, it is very neat and clear. There's no hassle in this. There's no kind of कुछ भी ऐसे क्लू भी नहीं है, and it looks very realistic. So this is how the realistic email looks like and the phishing one will be like this. तो एक छोटा सा अटेम्प्ट था आप लोगों को दिखाने के लिए कि how does it look like actually and how you can easily make out कि is it a real or a fake one. So always, I mean, before winding up, I would say this AI is very powerful. Also, it can be misused at the same time. So it is very necessary for all of us to become aware of it and never click any unknown links. Send and always have enable your two-step verification button in your gadgets, and be very careful with the videos or the calls you receive, and time to time you update your apps or the system. And if there's any necessary like you want to go the one step ahead, you can even report the suspicious activity you feel they should be it should be informed to authorities, so please do that. Okay, so with this I would say AI is not at all a bad thing. Okay, it is very powerful and helpful by to all of us by yes by like too many means are there. Like if I start telling them, we need another session for them, for that to explain you guys what are the AI tools that we have and how best we can utilize them in our daily activities for being an educator or as a student or as a working women or men. So it is very helpful for us. So inshallah, we'll see if I get an opportunity. We'll see in future for that. So it is very helpful, but these fraudsters or the criminals, they can misuse it. So it's better, it's always better for us to stay alert and follow these very simple safety steps, the one which I just mentioned. Yeah. So with this, we can even enjoy and benefit without falling into any such traps. So always remember, think before you click. Yeah. So verify before you trust. And thank you for inviting me for this session. And now let's take some questions if they are there in the chat box, please.
Yes. तो सिस्टर मीराबी मुतहर ने क्वेश्चन किया है, माय colleague's mom got stating their parcel has drugs to come out. Okay, my parcel has drugs to come out of the situation instead of being arrested. Ransom was demanded.
Oh, okay.
So
So that's it. That is what it's mentioned. Yeah.
that's it.
You see, thank you, sister, for sharing your personal experience. You see how badly they are making us fall in the trap, yeah, and creating so urgency that you can easily get scared and do whatever they want, whatever, and can pay whatever they ask for. And there are such cases, cases, and in which they can even yeah, they can track or hijack our gallery and say, I have your contacts list now. I will forward this your thing to your contacts. If you want to get rid of this, you pay me this much. Real thing I'm telling you guys, ऐसे हुआ है एक टीनेजर के साथ whom he was my colleague's son actually. Teenager उसके साथ ऐसे हुआ था. So we should be very vigilant in all that cases. Yeah. Any other questions we have?
I guess ये भी एक incident है. Some of my friends and colleagues have received calls like you have applied for something, or we are from courier service. Want to deliver
Mm.
your parcel? We need code and WhatsApp message with
Mm.
link. After that, their account was hacked.
See? So there's no limit for the fraudsters at all. They can go to any extent. So it is always be very, especially you see in our घर पे हमारे जो बड़े बुजुर्ग रहते हैं, they know like अभी Android everybody has the Android, but they don't know what actually happens. Yeah, कुछ they will keep scrolling and they will link. I mean कुछ भी आ गया, they will press. So it's हमारी ड्यूटी बनती है कि we keep them aware कि ऐसे भी कुछ होता है, तो we should be very vigilant. Please be mindful about all these things करके. If we make them, I mean, keep them aware, it's very helpful for them, and we can also help them uh, by falling into such traps. और कुछ सिस्टर मदीहा?
हाँ, जी सिस्टर मेरा भी
Any
मुतहर.
questions as such? या सब kind of they are sharing their experiences.
Okay, video call problems. Retired lady answered fake bank call. Okay, ये शायद इंसिडेंट सुना रहे अपना कोई.
Hmm.
Call checked her account password. Fake person has noted the confidential details, and all
Oh
retired money was lost.
my God. अल्लाह बचाए सच में.
जी. मैं ऑडियंस से रिक्वेस्ट करती हूँ कि अगर कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं तो आप लोग मेंशन करिए. अगर नहीं
Please
तो
type in
इंशाल्लाह
your
फिर हम
questions there.
रैप अप करेंगे इंशाल्लाह.
जी.
ओके, तो ऐसा कुछ मुझे क्वेश्चंस नजर नहीं आ रहे।
Okay.
चलिए।
Sister, I would like to add one more point here. Like you see, अब इतना सब कुछ हो रहा है तो हमारे दिमाग में ये भी आ सकता है ना कि is there any laws or any regulations with that उसके I mean so that we can control this deep fake misuse करके ऐसे कुछ किसी को आया भी है या नहीं भी आया है तो आई वुड लाइक टू जस्ट गिव वन ग्लांस। यस, ऐसे हो सकता है, कंट्रीज लाइक यूएस, EU and our India itself, they have started drafting some laws, okay, against this deepfake misuse. And also these platforms, whatever we are using, no, they are also enforced to have such policies to remove this harmful AI generated content so that we can uh, save our fraternity. And वो भी चला है, and maybe soon they will be also be having, especially in the education system na, like we have this UGC and all, yeah, they are also working on that to have strict policies, so soon it will be implemented.